Hey, beautiful humans. I am making this live video for all the women out there that are feeling a little bit burnt out in chasing their dreams and going after the tasks that are needed in creating business, in partaking in your business, in sometimes partaking in life, in growth. So this is something that I get to share with my community that I'm working with, because we are actually in this 90-day container where there's a lot of tasks, a lot of things to get done, and this high accountability. And what happens sometimes when we're going towards our vision or towards a goal, and this could be for anyone, we get so attached to that goal and we get so attached to making that happen that we fall into what's called like the masculine energy of doing and going after. And we forget that there are actually beautiful hacks that we can do to really support ourselves in the feminine, to really attract and magnetize our reality to us, and still get the tasks done. So I wanted to really share some simple tools and tips that you can actually embody to be able to embody your feminine, to be able to still get the tasks that you need done. Right now, we're really focusing on like, who is it that we love to serve? So that is a task that we're focusing on right now. And the task doesn't come from sitting behind your laptop and typing away and getting all like stressed out about it, right? The way that that can really be useful, and you can really drop into that. And so I don't know what your tasks are right now for you and your business, because I have multiple friends on here that run different businesses. But if you're a woman and you're finding that there's an area of your business that you're feeling frustrated and burnt out, I would encourage you to just have a look if you're coming from that energy of it has to be done and it's got to be like, that really like attached-y kind of vibe. And the way to shift that is to really set up a feminine environment. So, and take yourself off, so like your phone and your laptop, and actually go back to how creativeness comes naturally, especially in the divine feminine. As a man are really, really good at this as well, is like writing in a journal, and set the space. So if you've got a bath, perfect, because you can really drop into the feminine in the bath if you also set the sound, right? So using different elements to really create the scene. So you could have some nice soft feminine music playing, which creates that creative flowy feel to yourself by listening, and have some candles, and then get your journal out, and whatever the task is that you're working on, you can actually start to write out that task from that juicier space. So for those in my community right now, we're focusing on who we're here to serve. So you can put at the top, who am I here to serve? And then the soul gets to speak versus the mind, because that is our truest essence. And you've dropped all the energy, and you've really just like gone, all right, give it to me, like, who am I here to serve, right? And so then you can start to write that out. And something for anyone that's a content creator, and most businesses should be online now. If they aren't, I mean, that's pretty much how most business gets done these days. Then you can actually create some powerful content from reflecting on the experience of doing your task in a more feminine, divine, energetic way. And as you're doing that process, you're also like totally rewiring and wiring every cell in your body to also embody that frequency, to feel that juicy, energetic magnetism arise, the creativeness, this, like, it's coming to you, reality. And that's such a more powerful place to be in. And it also is rejuvenating, and it nourishes your body, it nourishes your soul, it nourishes your mind, allows your mind to take a rest. And you start to come from a more non-attached place. Like, you're not in this like, I'm wanted energy. And you get to actually be like in receiving mode, being mode, and co-creation mode, and from that you go to like, how did that feel for me? What experiences did I get from doing this versus what I've been doing, which feels like it, like, which is I'm coming against a burnout, I'm coming against this forced energy, I don't want to do it, resistance. You get to you get to now be in, oh, this is actually creative and more fun and juicy, and so you can reflect on that experience and actually share to your communities and share through your social medias or your platforms, or whoever you want to inspire, an access point to a tool that's going to support them too to grow faster. And then on the other side of that, you can actually start to really tune into, when you finally dropped into that space, is like, okay, who do I know that I can support now? Like, who do I know that's in the embodiment of this, or whatever the task is for you in your business, maybe from that space, and most likely from that space, you'll start to get your answers, because then your unconscious mind is now on board for the vision. You've upgraded your frequency and your vibration, and it's feeling more juicy and more exciting and more fun. And so you can be like, oh yeah, there's the answers. It seems so simple, but I guess what we sometimes find ourselves in when we're in massive momentum, or really inspired, that we get into a bit of a manic state and we forget to really do the things that truly work, I feel, most. And that's that calling and that vibrational, like, especially for the females in the space, is like, that is our superpower, and men, you can access it too, but it is a fucking epic superpower that you should totally utilize and use as many times as you can. You've really got to find the balance. I do believe in taking action, and I do believe that you have to also embody taking action, but that can be an embodiment of action in the feminine. And you can do both, right? So you can have both in there and really nourish both holistically, all parts of you, without hitting burnout, and without getting to a point where you just don't want to do business anymore. So I love you guys. You're amazing. If anyone jumped on and got any takeaways from that, I'd love to hear this. I'd love to hear that in the comments, and I'd love to hear anyone that goes and actually does this practice, how this really supported you. Like, come back and be like, oh my God, I just totally did the practice and then walked outside and had something crazy magic happen, because that's usually how it works. The more you can be in that joy, that love, the self-love, the joy, the peace, is really, there are the vibrations before abundance. Like, that is the key to actually leveling up into abundance in that, like, soul aligned way. So enjoy, have fun, love you guys.